Yeah, that's his day job. Yeah, this poultry is a side hustle.
For now.
Yeah.
But in future it will be the main income.
Okay. Well, I've been learning Kinyarwanda, and there are two words that I've picked. Ego is yes, and aigo is no. What is no?
Oya.
Oya. Yeah. Oya is no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yego, it's a yes.
Ego is yes.
Yego.
Yego.
Wapi, it's same to nop.
Wapi is the same as?
Nop.
Oh, no. No.
Yes.
Okay. Ego and Oya.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's to deny something. Can
No.
you go there? Oh yeah.
Oya, yeah.
Even you can say wapi.
Okay. Oh, so Oya and Wapi can be used in the same way.
They have same meaning, but not always in the same way. There are where you can say it and then where you can.
Okay. So if I want to say to a Boda man, no, I'm not coming. He's hooting and saying, do you want to come on the bike? And if I have to say no, I say Oya.
Oh yeah.
Not Wapi.
Yes.
Can I say Wapi as well?
Yes, even you can say it. But if you say wapi, you have to add a compliment. The reason you don't want to do that.
Okay, but Oya is simple no.
Yes.
Okay.
It's no. But
Definite
if you say
no.
wapi, you have to defend why.
Okay.
I don't because
I don't feel like it.
Yes, the time is not convenient to me.
Okay.
I don't want to be on the bus.
Okay.
You have to add the compliment.
Okay, and yesterday I learned that to tell him stop here is agarara hana.
Hano.
Hano. Okay, agarara hano. Okay.
When I was a kid, I was like, I started to see foreigners speaking Kinyarwanda, and then I was like, is there someone who doesn't know how to speak Kinyarwanda? Because as a kid, I didn't know it requires effort.
Yeah, I'm trying to document my learning Kinyarwanda because I need to practice it. And I'm not going to learn by going to a class or reading a book. I prefer to learn by practicing it.
That's it. Even for
trial
me.
and error. So like agarara hano and agarara hana. So you corrected me because I was wrong.
Yes,
and that's society has a tendency to correct when you don't do it right.
Yes, that's a good take. That's a good take.
Yeah. So
even me, I do remember when I was in secondary, I was very shy by exposing myself. Like every day I had the courage to do something, but deep down I was very shy to expose myself, to talk to people in English, and because I had a French background. When I was in primary, we used to study in French, and then there was a transition.
So that was in 2008 or something.
Yes.
The transition from French to English.
I guess.
Okay.
And then at the time, as you know, transition is not easy because even at home, we used to see like cartoons and films.
Everything in French. Okay.
So everything in French was quick for me.
Okay.
As it could be in English.
Okay.
And then growing up, I was good in maths, but in English I was struggling a lot.
I can relate to that because when I came from India at the age of 9, I had 0 English and 0 Swahili. And and I was 3 years older than my classmates. I was taller and bigger and everything. and because I wasn't admitted in the first, the last term, and without English, and you can't even read the test papers.
Yes,
I failed.
that's it. Even that was a problem for me, because imagine if you know English, you know the question they're asking. So imagine you're studying social sciences, you're attending English, you're attending everything, but you don't know.
You can't even comprehend the question.
That was the
How are
problem
you going to
with me.
answer it?
That was the problem with me. I was good at math because I see
Because
the calculations.
maths doesn't need comprehension.
Yes, that's it. I knew what to do. And then later on in secondary, the other kids with English background, they are the best other than me. And it was a problem for me because there were times when we need to expose ourselves. We have to implement the new curriculum, where the teacher no longer go on the blackboard and then start to write.
Okay.
They have to give you the overview of the course. You have to read on yourself, and then they start to pose you questions. That was very hard for me. I was failing everything.
I failed the first class. I was already 3 years behind, and then I had to catch up by doing 2 years in one, two classes in 1 year. I did that for 3 or 4 years to be able to catch up with everybody else.
That's it.
And there's something last time you mentioned about, you were exposed to tennis because of there was a tennis court in your uni or something, college or uni.
Yes.
Where was it?
In the university campus.
Say why why you took interest in tennis, because tennis is considered to be an expensive, rich men's sport in many parts of the world. I come from England, where it's the country is the land of Wimbledon.
Yes, that's it.
And they've created a lot of infrastructure for people to play tennis.
Yes, that's
and
it.
It's freely accessible.
Yes. As an example, in our country, so most of the times it's still considered as an expensive game, and honestly, it's yes. But just because something is expensive, it doesn't mean you don't have the chances to do it.
Or it's not out of your reach.
Yes. So you have to, as an example, when I was a kid, in our neighborhood, or we used to live, the place is named Rugunga.
Okay.
And then nearby, there is a famous sport recreation center, Circuit Sportif. They have tennis, they have everything, but mostly many people know them because of tennis, because other places they used to be courts, but there they have like 6 courts.
Okay. So
and then as we were kids, every day we see many people moving around with tennis rackets,
okay,
bags and everything. And then even my father used to play, but casually.
Okay.
We had some rackets at home. He likes sports at all. He used to watch many things about. He used to watch some documentaries.
Okay.
He used to for all those things. And then we were in holidays.
Okay. Where you went holidays within Rwanda or somewhere else?
In Rwanda.
Okay.
And then the parent says, "What will you do? Because you have 2 months just staying at home." And then there was like a holiday package for children. That time it was like 15,000 the whole vacation. And then if you pay that amount for a single person as a kid, you have access to all sports that are at that place. You have access to tennis, you have access to football, swimming, and everything. And then our parent bought us rackets, and then we went there.
Okay.
And at the time, it was very competitive because there were many kids in the neighborhood who wanted to try it, and because there were no more courts, and even the tournaments are being held at the place, so the courts was very hard to have access.
Okay.
And then because it was very hard to have access, there was a wall on the basketball court nearby, and then we used to go and then hit the ball on the wall, and then the
Okay.
ball comes back, and then do it every day. And then after the tournament ended, and then we started to play. The coach started to bring a basket of ball, like 100 balls, and then say we have a target.
Okay.
I was with my big brother, and then he say everyone has to hit all those 100 balls. So if you hit the ball and then the ball come back to me, I will send it to you. We are doing rallies.
Okay. So you'll be able to play more balls.
Yes, that's it. And after your basket is finished up,
your turn is over.
Yes, that's it. And then due to that, we have to push to our limits.
Okay.
And then after we enjoyed the game, they started to say, you have to go left, you have to go right, crosscut and everything, but used to be in French.
Okay.
Yes, and then they organized.
There was an incident where you went to uni or college, and you found a court that was not utilized or was underutilized.
Yes, that's it. Like when short story, long story. When we ended up high school, I was wondering. I wanted to play again, but it was expensive. And then where we are located at home in Vigisera, there was a court, but it was not active. And it requires me to move and to move with someone who knows to play.
Okay.
And the option and chances were very high to do that. Still figure those stuffs out. Then COVID came. After COVID, I wanted to study and everything. I was sitting at home because, being honestly, I didn't expect to have higher marks in the national examination. I knew that I did it well.
You are not confident with your performance.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I started to realize there is a private university. I will not attend the national university. And then I talked to my parents. I have found that there is a university. They have this and this. I can go and then take those courses, information technology at AUCA. And then they said, "What are the requirements?" I said, "We have to pay this and this. We have to give them the transcript and then everything. And then if they see I'm eligible, I'll go there." And then I started like 2 months, and then after starting the result came.
Okay. And you are surprised?
I was like, I didn't have the good marks, but many people on a promotion, they had higher marks.
Okay.
So if many people had passed, the chances to get what they want is limited. And because my big brother used to join the university before me, because he's 2 years older than me, I asked him, I want to go to the University of Rwanda. What can I do? Can I apply to 2 things many people want to go in? And then he said, look at your marks. They will not pick you. Just go for something like, he said, instead of going to engineering and everything, you can go to, he said to me, you can go to statistics. He said to me, you can go to agriculture, crops, and BIT.
Okay.
And business-oriented stuff, because sometimes if you say you study business, they say you are weak.
Okay.
And then I said, I'm not good at engineering and comprehending complex stuffs. And then he helped me to apply, and then I got the scholarship.
Okay.
After I got the scholarship, I had to choose. I have already started at AUCA. I was ending semester 1, and then I have to start over.
Okay.
And then I asked someone, it's very hard for me to pick. And then my big brother said to me, nothing in life is guaranteed. So maybe this is the best for you, but I'm not making choice for you. You have to think about it. And then I tried to to ask someone how is the University of Rwanda, because the time I was applying for the campus which is in Gikondo, and then the campus they have given me the chance to attend was it in countryside in Butare, in the southern province. And then I was like, I have to go there or I don't have to go there. And the time you're waiting for the everything to get it scheduled, classes and everything, some people manage to create some groups where they have to share the information, life in campus and everything. I started to do my own research. And then I asked someone in the group, there was someone who he is willing to provide many information.
Okay.
And I asked, I have had someone say that at Hue there is a tennis court. Is it true?
Okay.
And then that person said to me, yes. I was very convinced.
Okay.
There is a tennis court. And then I said to the person, can you do me a favor? Can you go and take me pictures and see that what you're saying, it's real? And then they did that to me.
So you wanted validation.
And then we went there. After going there in induction week and everything, I have realized that no one is playing tennis. And then one day I was with my friend. We were on break time, and then we were out in class, and I saw someone with a tennis bag and tennis racket on the court. I was like, maybe there are some people who play, but it's not more efficient.
It's not regular. Okay.
And then I went and said to them, do you play? And then I realized they're my friends. And then I asked, do you play tennis? No. They said, when we come to the university, in the room we are living in, we found that there are some rackets which are not being used. We found some balls, but we knew tennis, but we have never tried. That's why we are on the court. And then I said, okay, I can join you. Maybe even at home I have some tennis balls. I have everything. And then I said, I knew it.
Okay.
I tried to convince them. And then my parents brought to me the rackets and everything. And then those rackets they brought to me, they are the ones I used to when I was a kid. And then they bring it to me. And then we try to play, and then some people try to understand everything. And then some people, because I knew it, I was talking about tennis. Many people say, maybe you're the good one, but it was been days for me coming back on tennis.
Okay.
And then at the campus, they had a coach where he was like, he came like one time a month.
Okay.
Because they didn't pay him well. Just he liked tennis and he was there just to help people. And due to that, I have found someone. He was a champion when we were in high school.
Okay.
He used to attend like high school tournaments, what we call FEASA in East African integration. He was playing tennis and he was the best.
Okay.
But he was injured. He has a knee problem.
Okay.
And then I was playing with him. I was learning from him. We didn't have coach. Like I was seeing more videos.
Okay.
Some friends of mine came and see, is this tennis? I said, yes. Can you just teach us? And then I tried, and then I tried to see some videos. Later on, the campus started to recognize this is something we can give it a try as it used to be.
Okay.
And
you ended up, running a tennis club within the uni.
So
and people started calling you, Eric the tennis, or something like that.
I have realized that thing will happen. And then in a sudden way, I had my chances saying, I'll be doing this and this, I'll be doing this and this with my friends. And then later on, because there is what we call restructuring. Today, they can say this campus can be attending here. And then tomorrow, they can say, we have to move you out to the other campus. And then at the time, they said you can make a budget for the next year's sport events so they can bring up some materials for the tennis club.
Okay, some equipment. Okay.
And I have a friend of mine. He'll be the captain, and then I'll be the vice captain.
Okay.
So that's what I was wondering. And then we were in holidays. And then after they started to spread rumors that the option you are taking we no longer be here, I started to realize how comes this is not fair for me. I was building something from scratch, and this is not fair for me. I was very, very, very disappointed.
Okay.
And then, just because if someone just says something, maybe even rumors is considered as a source of information.
Yeah.
Why did they say that? There is a fact, maybe. And then I had a friend of mine. He was studying engineering at IPRC.
Okay. Yeah, where you play tennis now.
Yes, and then uh, we were not communicating well. We 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 used to meet when we were like in primary, but I have his phone number. And then I call him and say, "My guy, how are you?" And he say, "I'm okay." I say, I have realized that in IPRS you have a tennis court. Is it true? And then he say, "Yes." I say, "Have you ever went to practice and doing something?" And then he say, "No." But I said to him, "Can you give me a favor?" He said, "Yes, I can give you a favor." I said, "Find me someone who play tennis and give me their phone number.
Okay.
I do the rest."
Why did you need this number for?
I wanted to play because I was coming from Huye playing, and then I had to continue to play in Kigali. Because if I went to somewhere else, I will need money. I will need.
Okay. So you found this number and this person. What happened?
After finding the number, they gave me a number. It was a girl, and then I called her. "My name is Eric. I play tennis in Huye, this and this." They say to me, "We have coach in IPRC. What are the requirements? Can you give me number of your coach?" And then say, "Yes, we have a tennis coach. Let me give you his number."
Okay.
And then after, she gave me the tennis court number, and then I tried his numbers. And then I said, "My name is Eric. I'm coming from Huye. I like to play tennis. I'm in vacation. I don't have where I can play." And then they said, "You have courts. What can I do to be here?" And then he said, "Okay." It was like a Wednesday, and then he said, "Tomorrow Thursday at 2 p.m. Just come, just
Okay.
come and then hit my line, and then I come and pick you up."
Okay.
And then I said to my friend, "Maybe the deal it's done. Thank you for what you have done to me." And then I went there, and then I called the coach. "Coach, I have arrived." And then he said, "Okay, give me minutes. I'm on my way." And then I found players, and then said, "Are you coming to study here? Why are you here with a tennis racket?" I said, "I come to visit the club and just to play."
Okay.
And then coach said, "For how long have you been playing tennis?" And then I tried to say to him this and this. And then he said, "Okay." And then he said, "Okay." He said, "Okay, go on court." And I played. He said, "Yes, he knew some movement, but there were some improvements. We need some more to be done." I was like, "Okay." And then that day I played, and then I had a talk with him. "Where is your home? Will you be able to come here oftenly?"
Okay.
And because I was in the dilemma of saying I'll be going to Huye, is this rumors will be located to Kigali? I had to think about it. Is this for me? Maybe this is not for me. I
So
was
you had
studying
doubts?
tennis, yes, and
Okay.
then after I have realized during that year I was all in tennis. I started to have to follow the trends of tennis, knowing everything about tennis, tournaments, following again players, all the tennis season, many things. And then someone said in IPRC, many things used to be held at Circle are being held at IPRC Kichukiro. And then I was like, okay, so if everything is going to be held there, so I have to find myself there. And then someone said to even I have my cousin sister, she played tennis there, and now she's studying there. And then I said maybe I'll be pretending to go to see her, just to have access on the court.
Okay.
And I started to go there to see some tournaments, and then after going there, I see the people we used to play with when I was a kid, some coaches, and then I started to talk to them. I started to love tennis again and again. And then because even many people there, they have wondered, do you study here? They're posing me questions.
You don't have to study to be able to use the courts, no?
Like-
in IPCR.
Like mostly, if you study there, you have full access. But for me, I have to pay like yearly payments.
I am also paying.
Yes, that's it.
Right.
And then many people started to see me there playing casually, and then they didn't say anything for me because they see me there, they see me interacting with their coaches. Maybe they see, maybe this person might be a good person to play. But after I tried to realize every day on my social media platforms, I was posting tennis, I was talking tennis. Even many people in the campus, even at the campus I was attending at Gikondo, we had the court, but they needed more work to be done on the court.
Okay, so it was in bad state.
Yes.
Okay.
It was in bad states, stones.
Okay. It
No
was
one taking care.
not been utilized. It was never maintained.
Yes.
Okay.
So it needed more work to be done. And for the campus, they're focusing on basketball, football.
Okay, so the popular sports. The tennis wasn't popular.
Yes. I was going on and off, but every day I was finding myself just posting tennis.
Okay.
I was like, maybe I have to do something, maybe I have to take some coaching stuff, so I have to, like, I don't know why. So I have realized, maybe let me go and take my chances to be there. And as by now, I'm playing like 4 days a week.
4 days a week? Okay.
Maybe I will see where it will go.
Good. Good luck with your poultry farm and your tennis endeavors. And thank you for coming down.